This is KGW News at 11.
Developing tonight at 11, a suspect is in custody after a fatal shooting in Northeast Portland. Thank you for joining us. I'm Tim Gordon. Here's what we know right now. Just after 6:30 tonight, police responded to a reported shooting on Northeast Everett Court. That's just off Northeast 160th Avenue between Gleason and Burnside in the Glenfair neighborhood. Officers arrived to find a woman dead at the scene. They detained a suspect and say they're not looking for any others. Homicide investigators are there, and some were seen on board a stopped TriMet bus. But so far, there's no information about how that may be related to this shooting. If the shooting is ruled a homicide, it would be the 64th of the year in the city of Portland. Well, we're now 18 days into the first teacher strike in Portland Public Schools history. And now older students are worried that missed class time will leave them unprepared for intensive final exams. Thomas Schultz has that story.
It's really hard.
For 3 weeks, teachers have been on picket lines. And students out of class. Now some high schoolers in AP classes worry.
Yeah.
They won't be prepared for final exams. If students pass AP tests, they can get college credit, though final exams taken nationwide are all on the same day in early May.
The entire country takes the exact same test, and it's like all of us Portland students are going to be way behind.
Clara Gordon is a sophomore at McDaniel High taking AP Psychology. She joined the class late, 3 weeks into the fall semester. And with teachers on strike, she's already missed 6 weeks of class time.
It's hard enough to stay on track and to fully learn everything, and now it's going to be way harder.
Other students agree.
There is things that I can learn away from the classroom, but it really isn't the same.
Rowan Racinos is taking AP Spanish and Biology. And while both students support teachers, they admit learning isn't the same at home.
It's difficult because we're really reliant on our teachers.
While Racinos thinks students can be ready for exams, some parents are less certain.
They're on their own right now.
Eric Happel's daughter is in Lincoln High's IB program, a 2-year-long program where students can receive college credit for courses, though
the IB test date is set in stone.
Like AP's, exams are in May.
We're going to see some kids that are going to have a very hard time getting through this.
We reached out to Portland Public Schools to see if there were plans to make up lost class time before these May exams. We haven't heard back. Though with each passing day and a deal still not reached, stress for some students grows.
I'm sure I'm way behind, but I have no idea.
And as frustrations continue to mount, the two sides are still bargaining in hopes of reopening schools by Monday, November 27th. In Northeast Portland, Thomas Schultz, KGW News.
And to your weather now, it was a good day to clean out the leaves out of your gutters, maybe the storm drain out front too, because the rain has really been coming down since late this afternoon. Meteorologist Joe Ranieri is in the Weather Center right now. And Joe, are we heading for a soggy Sunday, or is it going to clear out?
It's going to clear out a little bit. We are pretty much dry for the time being. With that said, though, Tim, we're still going to be seeing some light scattered showers the rest of tonight and early tomorrow morning. But for the most part, the really heavy amount of rain that we saw move in just a couple of hours ago has really pushed off to the east. Now it's producing heavy snow showers throughout the Oregon Cascades. I'll show you that real quick in a second. But right now we're seeing a temperature of 46 degrees. You have the Christmas tree that's going to be lit up a week from yesterday in downtown Portland. And we're looking at on the radar right now just some scattered showers. We'll zoom in a little bit. You can kind of see a little bit of some drier conditions a little bit on the west side of the metro area. But over at Mount Hood, yeah, you've been seeing those snow showers really pile up here in just the last couple of hours. And that's going to continue heading into the early morning hours and part of tomorrow as well. Showers will start to taper off here in just a little bit. Heavy mountain snow overnight. I'm forecasting up to 6 inches of new snow, and much of next week will be dry, and that includes Thanksgiving as well. A few showers roll in by the middle part of next week, but I'll talk more about that in detail in your full forecast. But this is the rainfall amounts. Pretty much a third of an inch of rain has fallen over the last 4 or 5 hours or so. A lot of that's really starting to move through late this afternoon. Again, we do have some watches and warnings. That includes the Oregon Cascades. I'll talk more about that in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Joe. A big weekend for some special athletes. The Special Olympics Oregon Fall Games are going on. Soccer at Providence Park and volleyball in Beaverton. Art Edwards was there for all the action.
Providence Park, the place to be on Saturday morning. The opening of the Fall Games for Special Olympics Oregon, a huge event that started with music. And a special appearance from Timber Joey.
And let the games begin.
The Special Olympic flame burns bright over the field at Providence Park. This is a resurgence of one of the main events of the year for these athletes.
I think I'm looking forward to meeting all the athletes. Basically, we're all family. We're basically Ohana, so everyone knows everyone. It's a ton of fun.
Athletes and their families are all in for this event. The volleyball at the Tualatin Hills Park and Rec Department Athletic Center, and the soccer at Providence Park.
Just excited to be here, excited to see these brave athletes get out there and do their thing. It just warms the heart.
Former Oregon Duck and two-time Super Bowl champion Dennis Dixon is a Special Olympics board member now, and seeing this event up close for the first time.
Fun excitement and a lot of competition.
The Fall Games returned in 2022 after the pandemic put them on hold. The leader of Special Olympics Oregon says this time it feels like the games are really back.
This event today, I looked around at the stands and I'm like, wow, this feels like we're back. Everything's back to normal. And just seeing the athletes together again and all of the families and our volunteers and our supporters, it just feels like a really big family reunion.
This will be a weekend people here will remember for a lifetime. Art Edwards, KGW News.
Well, Thanksgiving is just a few days away, and tonight in Cornelius, they celebrated early with a big community feast. The city of Cornelius teamed up with the Sheriff's Office and Centro Cultural de Washington County to put on the free turkey feast for 400 people. In addition to great food, it was an opportunity for officers and first responders to connect with the community that they serve.
When we sit down with our families, we're looking for things to be thankful of. And I think for me and the staff at Cornelius, we're thankful for our community, and it's really a nice time to be able to be reminded that we're appreciated and that we appreciate them as well.
Now, this event has grown a lot over the past few years. It started small, aimed at people most in need, but it's grown to be a community-wide event that everyone is encouraged to attend. Looks like a good turnout there.